Right now at noon, it is primary day in Wisconsin. What you need to know before you head to the polls. Plus, a campaign endorsement for Donald Trump from billionaire Elon Musk. Why he's throwing his support behind the former president. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm Josh Spreiter. We begin with today's primary election in Wisconsin. Polls opened at 7 this morning, and if you haven't gone already, there are a few things you should remember before you do go. First, you'll need to be registered to vote. If you're not, you can do that at your polling place today. You'll just need an ID. Acceptable forms include a Wisconsin driver's license, a Wisconsin DOT-issued photo ID, a passport, or a military ID card. If you need an ID still, DMVs are open until 6 o'clock tonight. Remember, polls will close at 8. Now that the polls have been open for more than 5 hours, we're checking in on voter turnout so far. Our Meryl Hubbard is live at a polling place on Madison's west side this afternoon. Hi, Meryl.
Yeah, Josh, I'm at one out of more than 100 polling places here in Madison. I've seen lots of voters come in and out of here today. And after talking to some of those voters and people at the city clerk's office, it looks like there's a relatively high voter turnout compared to most August elections. Some of what could be driving this is the state referendum questions.
I'm voting today because it's part of the, democratic process. I mean, it's something they've been doing for hundreds of years. People died for it, and so I'm just not going to not vote. It's as easy as that.
The purpose of the primary election is to narrow down the candidates for the November election. There were more than 23,000 absentee ballots returned to the city clerk's office as of Monday evening. And the city clerks say they expect even more people to vote in person.
Since 2020, we've had more people voting in person than through the mail. And I think we're still waiting for a new normal to become evident. But absentee numbers did seem high for an August primary, and that would indicate that we'd expect a decent turnout today.
Yeah, and Josh, like you said, the polls are open until 8 p.m. today, so if you haven't voted already, you still have plenty of time to do so. Reporting on Madison's west side, Meryl Hubbard, News 3 Now.
Meryl, thank you. As we go about the rest of today's primary election, News 3 Now will have continuing coverage of your election's biggest races and results. You can follow along on air on channel3000.com and the free Channel 3000 mobile app. New developments in the 2024 presidential race. Former President Trump holding a highly anticipated conversation with Elon Musk on X, the site formerly known as Twitter. The Republican nominee discussing a wide range of topics, including last month's assassination attempt. CBS's Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
Actually did something that was impossible.
In a 2-hour interview with Elon Musk on the social media platform X, former President Donald Trump recounted last month's attempt on his life and said he'd be back in that same Pennsylvania county in October to campaign.
What was it like for you?
Not pleasant. I didn't know I had that much blood. The doctors later told me that the ear is a place that is a very bloody place if you're going to get hit.
Musk, who also owns Tesla and SpaceX, reiterated he's backing Trump and said he wanted to reach independent voters.
You are the path to prosperity, and I think Kamala is the opposite.
With the race tightening, Trump stepped up his attacks on his Democratic rival, Vice President Kamala Harris.
Third-rate, phony candidate. She's incompetent. She hasn't done an interview since this whole scam started.
In response, the Harris campaign said in a statement that Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself. Quote, self-obsessed rich guys who will sell out the middle class and who cannot run a live stream in the year 2024. Referencing the event's technical difficulties.
The Harris campaign says the vice president has been working on her economic agenda and will roll it out this Friday during a speech in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Campaign officials tell CBS News she will make tackling inflation a, quote, day one priority and will also take on corporate price gouging. Wednesday, former President Trump will also be speaking in the battleground state of North Carolina on the economy. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Meanwhile, CBS News has learned the FBI is investigating whether Iranian hackers targeted individuals associated with both the Trump and Biden-Harris campaigns. Sources say the agency launched the probe in early summer after both teams experienced phishing schemes targeting campaign officials. To your first warn weather now, meteorologist Kelly Slifka is out on the weather patio. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. A nice noon hour, definitely feeling like August, like it should, with the temperatures on the up and up on the warm side. We do have quite a bit of sunshine, and we've got a couple nice days. You can see most of the thicker clouds are off to the west across Iowa. Eventually, we'll get into more of these clouds. Not today so much, but by tomorrow afternoon and especially tomorrow night. And that's out ahead of a storm system that will likely bring us some storms by Thursday. But right now, we do have partly to mostly sunny skies across Madison, highs in the low to mid 80s today and also tomorrow. So it's going to be a warm, summery afternoon. Through Wednesday, we are expecting some sunshine, but as we go into Thursday, we're talking about some stormy conditions that will close out this week. 80 right now in Madison, so it is a warm noon hour. We'll probably rise a couple more degrees from where we're at this noon hour. Winds are pretty light, and it should be pretty calm all day long. All in all, really nice Tuesday for us, but we are talking about some stormy conditions. We do have our first warn alerts, and we'll detail that for you coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, we'll see you then. Thank you. More local news now at noon. The Green Lake County Sheriff's Office continues a search for a missing kayaker this afternoon. They say he went out on Green Lake on Sunday and did not return home. Deputies began searching early Monday morning. During the search, they found a capsized kayak and life jacket. They also found the man's vehicle near Dodge Memorial Park. Madison police say they arrested a man this morning after they found a stolen gun inside their vehicle. The traffic stop took place on East Washington Avenue at the intersection of Patterson Street near Bree Stevens Field. MPD says the man was reportedly speeding on East Wash at roughly twice the posted speed limit, prompting the stop. When the person did stop, they reportedly were seen making, quote, furtive movements inside the vehicle. Police say marijuana was also found inside the car. The man was arrested for a felon in possession of a firearm and receiving stolen property. On the Health Watch this afternoon, how much dairy is too much? Well, as it turns out, the answer is still up for debate. For many Americans, about 10% of all calories come from dairy. Current guidelines suggest 3 servings a day to get that necessary calcium and vitamin D, and choosing low-fat options. Experts say it's true you can get those particular nutrients from plant sources. Dairy may be helpful for other cardiometabolic reasons.
Milk, for example, is linked pretty clearly to lower risk of high blood pressure, lower risk of stroke, and cheese, and especially yogurt, is linked to lower risk of diabetes. And all dairy seems to be linked to greater muscle mass and less fat mass. And those benefits seem to be really, again, unrelated to kind of the traditional fat or calcium or vitamin D content, but related to other things. For example, fermentation. Cheese is a fermented food, or probiotics in yogurt.
Doctors say nutrition science, like other sciences, is always evolving, but like your grandmother may have said, everything in moderation. New at noon, researchers say they've developed a stretchable power source called a jelly battery. It could be implanted into people's brains to help the body heal. As CBS's Tina Kraus reports, scientists say the sticky solution could be a game changer for treatment.
Scientists in England are putting a spin on traditional medicine with a powerful recipe.
And as you can see, it's very soft and stretchable, just like jelly, really.
And that's why researchers at the University of Cambridge call this the jelly battery. It looks like a sticky Lego made from hydrogels, which allow it to stretch to over 10 times its original length.
With about 5 of these stuck together, we can then make the hydrogel power source.
Scientists took inspiration from electric eels, which stun their prey with powerful pulses.
By mimicking the electric eel, we were able to make a power source out of these hydrogel materials, which are both soft and stretchy, sort of like our brains.
Researchers say the goal is to implant it for therapeutic treatment.
They can last over several days or weeks, outputting power to power these devices for things like deep brain stimulation, for trying to cure diseases like Parkinson's.
And the stretchable source of power is designed to work in other parts of the body too.
If you were to have them at particularly robust places like joints, these are areas where you feel real force within your body, and having a material that can withstand that is really important.
While it could be years before the jelly battery is used inside bodies, scientists say they're confident the idea will stick. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
In addition to its softness, researchers say the jelly batteries are surprisingly tough. They can withstand being squashed without permanently losing their original shape and can self-heal when damaged. Well, still ahead for us on a Tuesday afternoon, the Biden administration wants to make it easier to cancel subscriptions and memberships. Plus, why an affordable gym is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Moving forward.
They produced yacht rock hits that defined an era. It's Ambrosia. Performing live October 12th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. With special guest John Ford Coley. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Soft rock that rocked the yacht. Ambrosia, John Ford Coley, October 12th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
TDS Fiber Internet makes our home smarter. Working, playing, living, learning. It's all better with TDS Fiber Internet because it's faster, more reliable. It's award-winning internet served up by friendly local folks. It's what keeps us connected. And isn't that what it's all about? Say hello to internet that hits different. Say hello to TDS.
Your best night's sleep starts on a new Beauty Rest from Steinhoffels. Save up to $1,000 on Beauty Rest adjustable base sets. Queen mattresses start at $399. Upgrade your sleep to the luxury and comfort of the Beauty Rest Black and get up to $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Beauty Rest Black Queen mattresses start at only $36 per month when you use Steinhoffels 60-month financing. Sleep better tonight on a new Beauty Rest. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
At Precision, we want to be your trusted advisor. Anybody that knows me here knows that I'm always focused on the customer first. I want to make sure that we don't have to worry about this door, next year, the year after that. Here at Precision, we're here for you.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet? Commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
The Biden administration wants to make it easier to cancel subscriptions and memberships. Its proposed package of rules, dubbed Time is Money, aims to remove excessive paperwork and call hold times for customers, canceling subscriptions, submitting health claims, and trying to get in touch with human customer service representatives. It's part of the White House's crackdown on so-called junk fees, though recently other Biden administration proposals have been temporarily blocked by federal courts. Affordable gym chain Blink Fitness has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The move comes as parent company Equinox is trying to sell the chain. Blink says it has obtained more than $21 million in new funding and that its more than 100 locations across the U.S. will continue to operate through the sale process. Google is partnering with pop star Selena Gomez to support teen mental health. The tech giant announced it's giving $10 million more to various nonprofit organizations that support youth mental health and education, including Gomez's The Rare Impact Fund. Google says it has also funded some related projects on DonorsChoose.org. The company says it's pledged $25 million in total to supporting youth digital well-being. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
Here at the noon hour, here's your stock report. The Dow up 299 points, NASDAQ up 385, and the S&P 500 up 78. We are watching today's egg prices straight ahead, and Kelly is tracking the first warn forecast. Then later on Live at 4, Consumer Reports breaks down the use of artificial intelligence chatbots if you can't reach a real doctor.
Make summer unforgettable with help from Menards. Whether you're soaking up the sun or relaxing indoors, we have what you need for outdoor fun. From creating the perfect place to entertain family and friends, to stocking up on your favorite summer essentials, Menards is your one-stop shop for your next summer adventure. Check out all the hot deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
China Lights is back this fall at Berner Botanical Gardens in Milwaukee. The Year of the Dragon has over 40 lanterns, an event for the whole family. Come see what thousands of visitors have raved about. China Lights opens September 13th and runs through October 27th. Buy your tickets now.
I am proud of you.
Choosing to celebrate the special moments. For those recovering from stroke, injury, or illness, choosing Encompass Health for inpatient rehabilitation may just be their most important choice.
Some things are big, others are huge. It's Empire Today's half-price sale. Get $2,400 of flooring for $1,200, $5,200 for an amazing $2,600. That's half the price of your entire purchase. Shop for carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate right from home and have it professionally installed. Don't miss Empire's half-price sale. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today, MS-13 gang member here illegally, robbed a pregnant woman, then released, then executed a San Francisco family, another illegal, arrested, released, then killed this young boy with a sword, illegal immigrant, convicted, released, then violently fractured a woman's skull. Who released every one of them? Liberal DA Kamala Harris. The victim's blood is on her hands.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
If you're about to replace your roof, stop. There's a solution about 80% less expensive. 9 out of 10 roofs can be saved by RoofMax. Guaranteed to extend the life of your current roof by 5 to 15 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. RoofMax's deep penetrating power restores flexibility and water protection. Nobody wants to replace their roof. Restore it instead with RoofMax for 80% less. Call now for a free roof inspection.
Chicago hosts the Democratic National Convention, and News 3 Now will be there. We'll bring you live team coverage all week as the Democratic Party takes center stage in the Windy City, rallying around their presidential ticket. Plus, we'll talk to delegates about the issues that matter most to voters here in Wisconsin. Campaign 2024 coverage live from the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Starting Monday on News 3 Now, moving forward.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today and at the Wisconsin Farm Tech Days in Cadott. She'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, here are your farm numbers. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka is out on the weather patio, and back to summer we go, Kelly.
Yeah, back to the dog days of August. You know, we Kind of been up and down for the last several weeks now, but looks like we've got another storm system that will be headed our way. But high pressure and control over weather right now, that's acting like a block, keeping us quiet. We are seeing a little bit warmer temperatures than what we had over the weekend. That will be the case the next couple of days. Our next storm system really not organized yet, but it's out across the Rockies. As it gets a little bit more organized, it's going to be a pretty potent storm system that will be arriving later in the week. Now, today is going to be warm. We've got just a few of these cumulus clouds popping up. Temperatures in the lower 80s today before backing off through the 70s into the 60s as we go through the evening. So next couple days, feeling like August, feeling like the dog days like it should. Plenty of sunshine today and also tomorrow, so enjoy the sun for now, because by Thursday and Friday, it's looking like a kind of a stormy end to our week. And initially, when some of these storms come in, some of them could be fairly strong to severe. This will be mainly Thursday, and it could come in a little bit sooner than what we typically think of these severe storms flaring up. Typically, you think of them in the afternoon and evening. Some of these may actually be coming in a little bit sooner than that, but all of southern Wisconsin will have to keep an eye to the sky later in the week, once again on Thursday. Slight risk of severe weather, basically just south of Madison, including Monroe and Janesville. On a scale of 1 to 5, that's a category 2. So the yellow shading, marginal risk area-wide across all of southern and central Wisconsin. Now, tomorrow should be a dry. We'll kind of have a repeat of what we are seeing today. A few clouds rolling in, most of the rain staying off to our west. It really won't be until later tomorrow night, mainly going into Thursday morning. Here we're at 6 in the morning. Some of these showers, at least one round comes through. It looks like Thursday morning at 6 in the morning. And then we'll have another round develop later in the morning, rolling across the Mississippi River toward the Madison area about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And some of these could produce some large hail and damaging winds. Some of these storms that roll through. So we'll see a couple of rounds roll on through, at least during the daylight hours. And we still can't rule out a few showers and thunderstorms even into the evening hours as temperatures back off a little bit. All right, some rainfall totals could be pretty potent as well. Some locations in southwestern Wisconsin could be talking about over an inch of rain. And this has been the ongoing situation. When it rains, it pours, and that's what we can expect later this week. And then we're expecting a little bit of a cool down going into next week. Cooler than average temperatures, but at least we will see drier weather expected as well. All right, our temperatures right now, 81 in Janesville, 80 currently in Madison, 79 right now in the Dells, 79 also up to the north in Wautoma. Across Dane County, we've got temperatures upper 70s to around 80, so very typical August afternoon. Dog days of August definitely here, at least for the next couple of days before that first warn alert day because of those storms rolling in. And we'll see several rounds Thursday. It's not going to be a nice day. You're going to have to really dodge these showers and storms as they roll on through. Friday, they should be more scattered, not as numerous as what we're expecting Thursday, but still some unsettled weather on Friday. Things should clear up for the weekend. Temperatures in the upper 70s. It looks like that'll be the trend into next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Howard's working on a variation of hash browns today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you love potatoes, I mean really love potatoes, then you need to stop whatever you're doing and check out what we're making today.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Dodge Ram 2500 Laramie and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
Kamala Harris has taken on gang members to get justice for victims, taken on big banks to pay back people they ripped off, taken on drug companies to cap insulin at $35. Now she's running to take on greedy corporations who jack up prices to lower everyday costs for working families. They're spending millions on ads attacking her because she'd be a president who fights for you. FF PAC's responsible for the content of this ad.
The story of Scott the Window Guy starts with the crack of a bat and a broken window. Little did I know, Mom actually wanted her windows replaced. I'm Scott the Window Guy from AHT Wisconsin Windows. For the past 50 years, we've been replacing windows in Wisconsin with a 50-year warranty and a 10-year glass breakage guarantee to protect you
from kids like me.
Get a free, no-obligation estimate and $225 off per window at scottthewindowguy.com.
This is a hallway. Doesn't evoke much feeling. But to those facing cancer or a complex condition, it feels like relief. Because all the doctors, treatments, and technology you've been fighting to find, they're all right here, under one roof, connected by hallways instead of highways. East Park Medical Center, coming soon. UW Health, remarkable.
Looking for the best value in contact lenses? At Stanton Optical, score an annual supply of AccuView Oasis plus a free contact lens eye exam for only $189. The numbers are in. At Stanton Optical, you save a whopping $280. You're not going to find a better deal with the other guys. Now that's what I call value. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Win a hand-pay jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Dodge Ram 2500 Laramie and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
If you love potatoes, I mean really love potatoes, then you need to stop whatever you're doing and check out our loaded hash browns. They're easy to make, packed with flavor, and they're a far cry from your everyday side dish. All we do is combine a bag of shredded hash browns with some scallions, salt, and pepper. About half of this goes into a large skillet that we've preheated and drizzled with vegetable oil. We press this down with a spatula. This way, it'll cook evenly. A bit of shredded cheddar cheese goes over that, along with some crumbled bacon, and then the rest of our potatoes. After the bottom gets crispy, place a plate on top of that and carefully flip it over before sliding it back into the skillet. When both sides are golden, we top it with more cheese and bacon, cut it into wedges, and we're good to go. It's everything we love about hash browns with the added goodness of a loaded baked potato. The recipe for our loaded layered hash browns is online now, so you can make it for your potato lovers. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a crispy, cheesy, bacony way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Kelly's back now with a final check of your first warned weather.
Yeah, we are looking at some nice conditions. We've got partly sunny skies now across southern Wisconsin. We're going to repeat this again tomorrow, so we've got a couple of dry days, but we are expecting more wet weather on the way for Thursday. Thursday is going to be kind of a washout. We're looking at rounds of storms to roll on through here at 5:30. Already seen some of these showers and storms rolling across the Mississippi River toward Madison. Then another round develops later in the morning into the afternoon, rolling toward Madison about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we should see most of the steadier activity be done with, but can't rule out a few showers and storms even into Friday. So we've got a first warn alert day because of the potential of some strong to severe storms Thursday. That would include hail, damaging winds. Can't rule out an isolated tornado. And we could see several rounds on Thursday. A little bit more scattered activity on Friday. Temperatures back down into the 70s because of the cloud cover and ongoing rain expected by the end of the week. The weekend, though, it should be clearing up as temperatures climb in the upper 70s. We got quite a bit of sunshine both Saturday and Sunday, so we just have to get through Thursday. It looks like next week, a little bit cooler than average, but not bad. Highs in the upper 70s. Overnight lows backing off into the upper 50s to around 60, and pretty dry weather right through Thursday.
A lot of 70s lately.
Yeah, you know, we haven't had a whole lot of heat recently, which is unusual for August. We'll see how it pans out over the next several weeks.
All right, Kelly, thank you. And thanks for joining us today at noon. We're back with more news live at 4.